So, a couple of days ago, I posted a video about the upcoming Lord of the Rings TV show by Amazon and the fact that I wasn't very much happy with the casting of this upcoming TV show because me being very well versed in the lore of Tolkien's world and me having several degrees from English literature and knowing a lot and publishing a lot of articles on old Germanic literature, on Tolkien, and on the ancient Europe in general. I know something about these things, and that is why I wasn't happy about that. And there were a lot of people that agreed with me, as expected, but there were, of course, some people who did not agree with me, as expected, because everything is subjective and everybody is entitled to have their own opinion, and we in the civilized world should be able to engage in an intelligent, educated discussion. That is how it's supposed to be. But of course, it isn't so in many cases. Because I was called a racist, I was called a bigot, I was called very bad names just for expressing my own opinions that I supported with facts and with my own education that I worked on for a long time. And then you've got the very same people, the very same kind of people who called me a racist doing this. Miss Marvel Disney Plus series under fire for rumored, remember this word, rumored casting decisions as hashtag fix Miss Marvel trends. A recent set of rumored casting choices of Miss Marvel's upcoming Disney Plus series has led to backlash among fans for a number of reasons, ranging from one actor's assumed support of President Trump to the accusations of sexual assault faced by another. So first, let me just briefly say that even though I do not like modern comic books, and actually I can't stand modern comics, and I think that they are insulting people, and this one in particular is insulting young girls, because I've read several of the Miss Marvel comic books, and she is always depicted as being very ugly, and her powers, they're just, let me say that no little girl, whatever her faith be, no little girl would want to be identified with this kind of, well, girl. Superheroes should be role models. That should make us try to be better. And I am a supporter of the fact that each and every single human on Earth should have their own chance to be represented in comic books. Well, yeah, being represented by this character whose power is to make her hands bigger and who is constantly ugly and her costume is unoriginal and ugly as well. I don't think that this is an appropriate and a good representation of young girls in comic books, but that being put aside, the backlash against the upcoming Marvel series began on December the 7th when Miss Marvel fan account Miss Marvel News announced to their followers that in light of the recent controversies in casting choices, we at Miss Marvel News would like to say that we are not associated with the Miss Marvel streaming show and we do not condone them. Alright, fine. So their main gripes were the fact that this is the first one. The account then proceeded to list their grievances with various members of the rumored cast. Rumored cast. Remember, my gripes and grievances were cast that was actually already proved, right? So these people are only talking about rumors. So apparently one of these actors had like a past with some sort of, sexual accusations. This I do understand if it wasn't just a rumor. So please first do find out whether this particular cast has been proved and has been confirmed, and then bitch about it or just shut up, right? So it seems to me that the left are not very fond of facts, because facts are undeniable, right? And the left just is not able to engage in an intelligent discussion, and they just don't like losing, right? So this I'm not taking into consideration because this is just a rumor, okay? But what is more interesting is that another of these cast members was, according to them, apparently a Trump supporter. Here we go. Matt Lintz confirmed by said photos to be playing Bruno Carelli is a Trump supporter. And apparently that's bad. So my grievances with the cast of The Lord of the Rings were the fact that people who don't look like they came from ancient Europe from before 1000 BC and people who don't look like elves are being cast as elves. Their gripes and grievances, their problems with the casting of Miss Marvel is that one of the cast members supports the President Donald Trump. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Do I have to point it out or not? Are you intelligent enough to understand this nonsense, to understand this atrocity? But there we go. Now here the main thing comes. The thing that and that guy had to like post this long tweet just to say I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a 19-year-old kid who is self-aware that I don't know anything about politics, so I therefore don't speak on it. Because he just retweeted something that, was connected with Donald Trump. And then people started attacking him. And that they were saying, that they want the show to be recast. Of this 19-year-old kid. They were attacking 19-year-old kid because they thought he was a Trump supporter. Well, fuck you. What about that? You vile, vicious bastards attacking kids. 19-year-old, it's still a fucking kid. You bastards. But look at that now. Look at that. Yasmin Fletcher has not done anything as egregious, but we find it inappropriate that a half-white Christian girl was apparently cast as Nakia Bahadir. This girl apparently looks like she could play Miss Marvel, because Miss Marvel, the comic book character, is of Pakistani origin. And you see a beautiful comparison of this attractive young lady with the character she was cast to play. And now, please, do not tell me that you don't see the resemblance here. That you don't see that this cast is very appropriate. But because she is half white, and that she is Christian, they want the show to be recast, and they want her to be thrown out of the show. They are the racists. Not mentioning the fact that they are attacking a religion. Now, myself, I do not believe in any organized religion, but my parents are Christian, and I was raised to respect all religions and all people of all races and all beliefs, all faiths, and all sexes and genders. So I don't see the reason why, because she's Christian and half white. If she looks the part, why shouldn't she be cast as Miss Marvel or, this Nakia Bahadir? So, same goes for Zenobia Shroff, who is a non-Muslim Indian apparently cast as Kamala's Pakistani Muslim mother. Once again, she looks the part. Look at the freaking resemblance. She looks like the character. I didn't have problems with people who were cast as whoever in The Lord of the Rings, but having different origins. I don't demand for anybody to freaking believe in the deity from The Lord of the Rings in order for them to be cast as the characters. I'm just talking about the resemblance. I'm just talking about the most appropriate casting possible, because you want to be faithful to the original material. this girl looks like the character, this woman looks like the character, and the bloody leftists, the SJWs, the very same people who commented on my video that I'm a racist, are saying that this girl can't be cast as this girl because she's a half-white Christian, and that this woman can't be cast as this woman because she's non-Muslim Indian. You are the racists. Oh boy. You are the racists. You vile, vicious bastards. So, what I do believe in is equality for everybody, but at the same time, in common sense, I do respect all people, all religions, all races, and all sexes. But I expect my own personal heritage, ethnic and historical heritage, to be taken seriously and with respect, which isn't being done. So I respect the characters from Ms. Marvel and the actors that were cast as the characters. But I do expect the same for my favorite things. So what do you think, my friends? Do you see the nonsense? Do you see the justice being hurt by the leftist, racist SJWs or not? Let me know in the comments down below. And that will be all from me. See you soon, and bye.